Hello. Shift, 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 shift. Waiting for you to come on. Good to see you here. 1 minute in. Just having some music to come on just to shift the energies. Just had a huge shift 1 minute before I came on, of course. The 11th hour. Welcome, 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 everyone. Just allowing you each to come in. For those who know me, you know how I roll, you know about my energy, my politeness, my honesty, my rawness, realness, my love for humanity, all of pure, divine, unconditional, supreme connection with Source as a double master in spirit and in soul. Moving, shifting energies. Thank you for joining me. People come in. It usually takes 2 to 3 minutes before it starts as you all keep coming. So if you're here for a first time, hello, to meet you. Please feel free to see other weekly divine healings, and you'll get to understand my energy flow a bit more, how I am very different. As you are very different, we need different. We need out of the box. We need rawness, realness, unconditional love, truth and fucking honesty all the way. You can be on your ascension journey and spiritual and be fucking raw and real and cut through the bullshit and say it as it is. There's just so much bullshit around in the spiritual world, and I say that with love and divine unconditional love of the energies, not of souls personally. I've been ridiculed and had so much thrown at me. Even someone that does videos saying that I have darkness coming out of my eyes and I have dark beings that are controlling me. I am a mirror and a reflection for all souls as a supreme divine mirror in 8-dimensional energies here on the planet, bringing through what has not been brought through, voicing in words newly for the very first time. It's not negative ego. I'm not fucking up myself when I say that. It's just the truth. And I'm here to help you with your divine connection as a messenger and a channel of the divine for what it is for you to feel into. You may like some of this or watch some or come back, and you most definitely have to see these more than once. These are beyond beyond massive, massive divine healings that the masses aren't connecting to these yet. You are, you masters, right now, whether you watch this live or later on, it's you now. Thank you, birdies, for that validation. Aren't you beautiful? Oh, there we go. That's us all singing together and voicing together. I have recently retired a part of me, letting go of all of humanity in a very new way. It is different from stepping away from the 3D world. This is different. This is new. And I wrote that briefly in the past week. Okay, and they're just starting to stream in. Can you feel it? Divine, new galaxy, galactic energy. Just for yourself. This is of the divine from you to you. I'm voicing and bringing this through in the human being for you to receive this from the divine for yourself. I do not interfere with anyone's personal energy. So anything that comes up, You're welcome. It's a mirror and reflection back to you for you, like this morning on my timeline, because I started sharing, oh, feel those galaxy energies. Aren't they different? Feel the warm and fuzzies coming through? Feel that. Because I don't want to cover about the coronavirus. I don't want to cover about what's going on in the world, but I'm guided to share to clear some energies. So last week's, because a month is a week now, so it's like a whole month a week ago, isn't it? Clear the diamond heart energies. Okay. Beautiful Sharon, Reynolds, Joanne, Krista, Sandy, Sonia, Jerome, Rachel, Krista, Irini, Yasu, Gaia Man, the other Irina, hey Matthew, Fiona, hi darlings, love you Dragonfly, thank you. Had it for about 18 years, years ago when you couldn't get them, it was new, and had to get it from overseas. So a lot of my stuff is very old. Well, not very, but old. Great to be. Hey, Rhonda. Love, love, love. Hi, Cassie. Okay, Amanda. Bringing your energies in. Diane, Andy, everyone else's energy. Mention, write, speak your own name. Bring that energy for yourself. Yes, here we are. It is happening. We have waited for this. Thank you, Eleanor. Hi, Natalie, Maria, Annette, Wendy, Marge, Lauren, Rachel, we're up to 60. We're going good, Masters. Hey, Amy, work, catch replay. Rhonda, go the birds. Oh, look at you all. Got no negativity and sense. No, there's not, darling. Need to catch up soon with incoming, not all, but incoming overall. Apologise for saying that. Good. Oh, yasu, Nitsa. Yasu. Okay. Let me slow down now. Focus back in. You want to take a breath. Take some time. Take some time. What is going on in the outside world is ultimately reflecting for us what is on our inside. I'm not going to be saying something new with some of these things I'll be sharing, because I will cover the virus and just bits that's happening on the world, but my intention was not to make that the focus yet, or even if you don't know, always as guided in the flow, bringing this through live with you, straight from source directly. In my spirit and soul, as I have two souls coming through newly for the first time. So it is such a blessing that you're here, Masters, because not all are able to sustain, hold, or watch these energies visually through myself. If you are here doing that, kudos to you, blessings, and I honor you for being able to feel this vibration. So many on that world stage, so many speakers out there are not able to do that and sit with my energy, and that speaks volumes. You are amazing. Others are bringing through information to more of the masses in other ways. Here, this is the real hardcore truth, raw, real honesty. You could call us the freedom fighters. You could call us the underdogs, but we're not. But we are the freedom fighters that are in the background, and we're all coming here. Something happens every video because of the intense energies. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this time, because we're pushing through. We're pushing through. I can hear that's making a noise with my hair. So don't worry about humanity. Just focus on you. Let go, pull back. We've got this. We need to be in our own spaces. What is happening, I'll just say with the CV, is what we have been waiting for. I have never gone with the hype of the event. I had on my banner, you are the event, because you are the event. It was so overused. That's why what I do, I bring through with proof. I wait. So I've waited a long time about you are the event. This would have to be one of the closest times to a event for humanity. This to me is the Big Bang, the first one. And I wrote about this is the Big Bang again. And I wrote about this. Okay, now Spirit, I can see a weaving of energies happening here. So I'll go to my writing of all that I've been writing down and I'll see. Okay, I'm getting 3 months. I've read so much. It was an overload and overwhelm in the last 24 hours as guided by Spirit to read where, and I had to do it briefly, and now I'm pulling back to see what people are writing, what's happening, who's sharing what about what's going on. I have shared on my timeline Anastacia Kompos and the Blue Beyond Guide Facebook page here from Jeff Cloud and from Father from Ireland, which I'm going to read at the end because it was so beautiful. And I've also shared about someone writing about the blue dragons in the coronavirus, the CV, which I've shared when the blue dragons were coming to the planet. All I'm seeing and reading, I have shared about before. And I'm sticking with all because Spirit said to say all. I went to change it. Notice I went all. No, I won't say all because, no, Spirit said all. So I'll just go with that. Because I share so much, and I'll write this much, and I'll have a big thing there and 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 a big thing there. They take weeks and months, and then someone will write something huge on that one that was brought through, and then they'll do a big burst of it. I'm a master's master. Okay, so this is really huge information that you're getting because come April, I will be doing new super masterclass videos that I will record on a particular subject as guided, and I've already written down 1 to 4 what they are so far. That will be an exchange as guided by the divine. And I've already got about 30 odd people that have asked that are interested. If you are interested, there'll be one on linking our spirit to our higher self. There'll be one on we are creator gods. The Oracle speaks at bigpond.com is my email address. If you would like to book in for one-on-one divine healing of all these energies that's going on, that I shared this much of what I know this much more, because 25 years I've been sharing. 25 years I've been awake, leading, paving the way. So I've become ahead. And so I can share beforehand what you can put into place because I've been there myself. Okay, and I'm surprised I'm sharing this again because I often say I don't want to make this about me, but it's not really ever only about me. This is about you. Whatever I'm sharing of my personal energy space, I don't need that self-inflated ego because I love me and accept me unconditionally, and I trust myself, and I own all my broken bits because, Masters, we are all broken, and the sooner that we realize and own that, the better. Someone wrote the other day, I've healed my depression, this, that. I'm going, really? Yes, you can heal something and recover. Yet you need to understand it will flare up because it's what makes us unique. We're not in a box. You know the old, we're perfect in our imperfections. And what's happening with the world at the moment is mirroring back whatever is coming up. Oh, that breeze is beautiful. With what's happening in the world. It's a reflection of what's going on inside. You can either come from panic or trust. You can't have trust if you're panicking, Masters. It'll be one or the other. Please understand, we've been waiting for this to happen. Take a breath. There's so much more that is going on. Someone said, it's a wake-up call. I only ask how many more does humanity need? And I wrote, don't worry about humanity. Just focus on you. Let go, pull back, Master. We've got this. We really need to be in our own spaces. And the Blue Beyond Guide has written about pulling back, being in our spaces. All of, we're upgrading, I don't know how many post videos, we're upgrading spirit, soul, mental, emotional, physical bodies. All that has been written and shared is now playing out in realness. So we know all this, and this is now playing out. So this is really asking, how much do you really trust, and not to go into fear and panic? And how much are you pulling back and protecting your energy space? These are mind control energies at play here. This is a new financial abundance reset as well. There is so much more going on. Yes, we have been waiting for this. Hi, Monica Jones. Yeah, I did this morning. I just bought this yesterday. Isn't she beautiful? A goddess, tree of life, and they're two little dragonflies. Still a cleansing, 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 cleansing. So I have committed in service for the rest of 2020, or at least till October 2020, because when I turn 55, something big is going to change and happen for me. I was told this over 5 years ago. And it's the end. I'm like, really? 5 more fucking years of this shit? But the shit is the best shit, you know? I would get bored if I wasn't doing what I was doing. But I've done this circle so many times with Ascension, and I've retired that part of myself recently. And I've let go of that old world humanity in a whole brand new way. So I'm going to say to you, I've pulled back more. I'm pulling back more. I will still be here weekly, Monday weekly, gifting these master divine healings to you who have come here, because it's up to you to come here now, and you are, and to the website bluebeyondguide.com, and for those guided to email me to book in for the 1 hour or the 2 hour plus divine healings. I'm right here, but you know, for 3 months I'm also pull back as well. So I'm doing self-isolation energetically. And this is also a sign of what's going on, of the stay at home. You'll manage, you'll find a way, you know, someone went to buy something the other day, they ran out, and then behind the corner there was one hidden. So Spirit brought that to them, you know. All that panic that I'm reading about my supermarkets is that we go there and we find something. We just seem to, many of us have been operating this for a long time, or if not, no, you can be in the world but not of it, and you will get looked after. You'll find that car park, you'll find that toilet roll paper down the back that was hidden. Just don't go into that stuff. You haven't come this far not to be looked after. Honestly, really. If you shift it, you got a date years ago, never knew what it was for October 5th. The 16th of October is my birthday. I'm so grateful for my awakening, the purging. This is Chantel, the flows of energy, the connection I've developed with Source and my guides. I'm surprisingly calm about this virus. Same. In playing, in fact, spending more time in nature than I ever have in life. Boom. Bless you. That's exactly what it is. Sit back. Don't panic. Let go. Understand. Let it play out. Watch it. Watch how it plays out. Shake your head at it. Yeah, you can go off at times. Fucking idiots. What they're fucking doing, you know? Have fun with it, honestly. Have fun with it. Did you think, or did you feel that humanity, and I'm not having go at any of you personally, was going to fucking shift without something major happening? Come on. All the fluffy bullshit that people have been writing because they didn't know. I'm not having a go and they didn't know. And this is going to happen. And I'm sitting back going, oh, God, really? Can we just wait and see what comes in the human people? So, you know, and a lot of you two have pulled back from a lot of that as well. Wait for it. Wait for it. Stay here in the present. Wait for it. So I don't like future predictions. Good. I feel calm and excited. Good. I'm reaching for your popcorn. Are you enjoying the show? I had to have essences and vibrations put in before I come on today. I was so fiery. I was so fiery. And I was talking to Grace, my holistic doctor naturopath, that has been working with me doing the essences that come up. And I said, oh my fucking God, I'm going to have to warn them when I get on. I said, I am so fucking... And I just, when I'm like that, the energy's so powerful. So we did the essences and we shifted, thank goodness. So my energy's a bit softer. I was full on. You know, I shared on my timeline this morning and I didn't know who wrote, where they wrote about from Q at the bottom and what's, you know, I resonated to what they shared. And I said, look, I don't know who this is from. This is not from me. When I find out who it is from, I will put who the author is, because I'm really super passionate about honoring what is someone writes or shares. Just put who it's from. Honor that soul for bringing it through. You don't know what a soul may have gone through to share. I know many times what I've shared over the years, and recently I've broken down for the 100 millionth time forum with all of humanity, but I'm so used to it now that many of you are starting to go through that now that I don't want to tell you. I've been doing that for like 15 years solidly like this, because I don't want people to lose hope, because you don't have to go through what I went through the way I went through it, breaking through for it first for all of humanity. It is a blessing to be here with you. You are just as much a blessing for me as well. The only reason that I'm here doing these weeklies because of you. You who are on here right now, and you who's going to watch this. And even if it was 1 or 2, I would still be here. So thank you for those of you who were able to gift and exchange. Doesn't matter what it is. That keeps me here, keeps me going. If there's no exchange of energy, I would not be here. It really is about energy exchange, Masters. Oh, thank you. You're a blessing too. Thank you, thank you. Right, okay. Lightness of body, energies are releasing. Big shift just then. Did you feel that? Whole light body upgrade just happened just then. Feel it. Breathe it. If you're not feeling it now, just accept, go with it. Watch this again later. Allow yourself to feel this new light, white light coming up, 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 up. We're bringing ocean jasper in. This is the crystal that came for me this morning. And I went, no, I'm not going to copy and paste, but allow ocean jasper crystal healing to come in without you even knowing what it is. Just breathe it. Just allow it and it's in. That's it. In 2 seconds, you can do that. And you can feel the tingles. It's sort of like tingling all over. So I will read. I won't be able to see you, but you can see me. Ocean jasper is a talisman of patience for oneself as well for others. It enkindles a gentle and gradual release of pent-up anger and clears emotional blockages. It aids in acceptance of responsibility, particularly supportive of pursuits based on service to others, it says. But it's that service with others in humanity. In all you are in service as well. The ocean jasper is a marvelous stone for healers and counselors to nurture themselves as they help others. You help others by being you. Exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just being me. You just happen to be here watching me being me. Same thing. Based on, here we go, to be more empathic to others' emotional, mental needs while still remain objective in your work. So you can sort of call it our work. Oh, there you are. I came back. So we bring the ocean jasper in. Yeah, it is a big relief, okay? So, Masters, we need to be patient. We need to see the bigger picture, feel the bigger picture, and embody the bigger picture. Embody it. By just being ourselves, not deliberately going, oh, how can I put this? Not deliberately going out of our way to fill a void in somebody else and to shine a light in their life if we haven't done it for ourselves first. You can, but at the moment, it's really important to focus that on you firstly, is the best thing I can say. Because, listen, everything I say is in no disrespect. There is a seminar or something about showing acts of kindness that is going around, and that's great. And I saw that, and that's wonderful for people to join to do these random acts of kindness. But when you're a master and you're living this, you've been doing that for a little while now. We do that wherever we go. Well, let me bring it back to I do that wherever I go, right? Every day, and I have been for many years now. I've been in 5D for 13, 14 years now. Oh, that's a very long time. And that's how I can share. That's the only way I can get on here and share with you all, is because I live my truth. It's good for me to say that, because that energy vibration helps you to live your truth, for you to grow into your mastership as well. Because I say to people, don't compare yourself to me. Please don't do that. A lot of people actually do. Nothing there. Go to water. All right, masters, feel that shift now? 25 minutes in, we're going to part 2 right now. We pray and ask and put energy to keep this going. I don't want to break this down into parts. People don't watch the second as much as the first, and the first is just as important. Yes, I know people will see what they're meant to, but when they're split, people don't go back. But later on they will. This is going to hit the masses. These divine healings are going to hit the masses. Not yet. They're hitting you because you're here, but the masses will find these later, and I'll have moved on well and truly. I do know that. Because I've got to keep moving on. Things I share from 1 week ago, 1 day ago, I don't recall in this moment because I'm living in the flow constantly. So when I get something and others will go through, I've got to stop, go in, focus, and then I keep going again. So that's how I roll. Another big shift. Here we go. We're doing a Trinity healing right now. Yeah, it is a way of life, Joanne. Wherever you go, you just be yourself, talk to people, shine the light. Doesn't matter, every day, all the time. And you don't need to say anything. Sometimes I will share instances. Okay, here we go. Genesis 11 and 33, double master energies. It's amazing. Here we go. Throat chakra clearing. The spirit stopped me from talking. Let me clear that, and I've been guided to read. Here we go. Anchor in Master number 11, Genesis pattern. Today I manifest new beginnings and a fresh start in my life. It takes me a bit, doesn't it, to get it? I love how I do that. Okay, stop, Stasia, that'll do. When this card appears, something that has been planted is now in its infancy stage. Are you planning a move, starting a business, changing a business structure, starting a new job, new relationship, trying to conceive a baby? It's all you, whatever that is for you. Relationship in you, jobs, working outside, business structures, all of the above. It's a time of new beginning and fresh starts. Genesis pattern, or the seed of life, is the first rotation within creation. The first rotation within creation. Genesis, and Spirit gave me the word Genesis 11:33, and when I shared that, someone wrote Genesis 11:32 to 11:33. It goes up to 11:32. I pissed myself laughing. I didn't know that. I had no fucking clue. I just constantly am amazed and laugh when Spirit brings in, the Big Bang, and then the 000 and the Alpha Omega. Now we're in the Genesis. We're moving rapidly. This has never been done before. There's your proof, because I said, I will show you, I will give you proof, all the proof you want. I've been doing this for 25 years by my fucking self. And it's tough, and I've earned it, and I've got my stake in the ground, declaring my galactic sovereignty now. New galactic. And someone said, I love listening to say the word galactic. I could listen to you say it all day. And I said, yeah, I do say it funny. Galactic. That's the way the word has come out. I could say galactic, but it's not. It's the energy galactic. That's what comes through me. And bless if you've just joined. We're in the 29 minutes. We're up to 77. Do you know, Masters, that this is happening? And there's tears, there's emotions coming through. So people are releasing. I can feel you all. I just want to say to you that in 1 hour, 1,000 views, and in 24 hours, 2,000 views of last week's. That is, yay, humanity, yay. I can liken it with you that I walked the streets years ago, many years ago, 15, 17, 18, 20 years ago, typed on a page what I had that was coming through. And I was hand delivering it to people. 2,000 may not seem a lot to some people. I think it was maybe 2.5, but I'm telling you it's a lot. Because look at all the souls that's connected to all them. That is so huge. So thank you for being here with me too. It's been a long and lonely road for me as well before you. We are one. We are together. Those of you that know me, do not take anything out of context. Anyone that's seeing this first time that you don't know me, do not share. I do not give you permission to share anything out of context. Because those of you that know me knows how much I love humanity and how many times I've sacrificed. 17, 18 times I've nearly died this lifetime for humanity. So I'm allowed to say this. And you too, okay? Because this is about you. This healing is for you. I share these tears for you to help you to release the galactic energies, to bring those galactic energies in. It's so important and potent and powerful when I come on and when I talk to people that even most of those in the outside world at conferences and videos that they can't connect with me or face my energy yet. And that's okay, but that's been hard and tough for me because I'm on the outer. It's okay, masters. So, you know, as Christ said, if you've been there, know he's been there before you. You are all growing into your Christ consciousness of 5D of unconditional love. So many of you shifted recently and I'm connecting more with you, or you're connecting more with me lately, so thank you. Because no, you're definitely not alone, darlings. You're definitely not alone. And nobody's writing anything. It's gone very quiet. I hope you're taking a moment. Whew, okay. Within is the beginning of the seed of life. Within is the beginning of all universal patterns. Known as the 6 around 1, it can be used to explain the 6 days of creation. The 7th day is the day of rest. It represents the 7 colors of the rainbow, the 7 main chakras of the body. I'm telling you, Spirit just said, I'm just going to say me, because you can say we're in the 7th day of rest, and the 7th day goes for 3 months. That's what just came through, because I keep saying 3 months. 3 months. It's my 7th day of rest. That's what it is for me. You take whatever it is for you. 3 months. Whatever you're planning, now's the time to start. This is what it says. Put all your intentions. What are you wanting to birth? Go deep into your heart. Visualize what it is you want to create. Bring it to fruition. Have faith and trust you're working within the parameters of what the universe has in store for you. And to do that, this 3-month break of energies, because I don't give dates. I don't like to give dates, but I just know it'll be 3 months for whatever 3 months is. So I'm fine with sharing that. Is a place of new peacefulness, of seeing what comes up that's reflected back with what's going on in the world. It's really getting people to face inside of themselves. And as you can see, the madness in the supermarkets with the toilet rolls. Many of you have probably seen the videos. Boom, there it is there. Mirror of the inner madness that's coming out. Sit back and watch the show of what's going on in the world pull back. It's part of a global financial reset. There's so many benefits. There's a more demand for local food and vegetables. People are coming together more. They're being brought into their isolation of themselves to face and clear. This is the biggest event ever for humanity in this way. The first of its kind of a Genesis, a regenesis, 1133, that has not been written. Genesis 1132 was written, screwed up, changed, altered, bits left. That's all I will say in love and respect. There's so much in the Bible that I love of certain verses and passages. Okay, but as you know how it goes, that's been altered, changed. We are really recreating and writing the new. Next one, foundation, create stability. Out of all the cards in the deck, 33. I see the good I have in my life. It is a foundation for all abundance. Yes, 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 yes. Foundation is here to remind us that no matter what our experiences have been, we learn that choices are readily available to us to bring stability on all levels of our journey as we walk our soul's path. To keep and maintain a strong foundation, it is important to walk your talk, know right from wrong, learn acceptance and forgiveness, and ultimately know how fundamental it is to love yourself. Boom. I'm singing the song, feeling good as hell. Our foundation stems from the building blocks of life. Hey, let me tell you something. I've got to shift the energy here. Just because I laugh and joke doesn't mean I don't know my shit. Same as you. People look at us, be the hioki. Be you, however you are, but don't let them underestimate us. Don't let them underestimate us. Whew, that had to be said. Wow, it's interesting. Does 3 months mean 3 weeks? Really? Get out of the head. 3 months, that's it. Wow, head job. Ooh. Best life ever. I hear others go each one. This is the best ever. This is the best ever. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you, Ariel. Genesis 11:33, new chapter for humanity. Exactly. Thank you for putting it that with those words. Our foundation stems from the building blocks of life. The egg of life that lies nestled in the deep of our perineum is made up of the 8 cells that hold our physical blueprint. It holds the key to our own creation. The cube is one of the 5 platonic solids, which apart from the sphere can hold within it the other platonic shapes. It is a representation of our footing. From a very young age, we rely on an adult to provide us for all aspects of life, to teach us right from wrong, set ground rules, and be a beacon to help guide us through unknown territory. Not always are we lucky enough to receive these teaching in the most positive of ways, and this can make or break our foundation, ultimately our perceptions. As I will say again, we're all broken. We're all broken. In life, we are not alone. Call upon your angels or guides to turn to someone you can reach out to for the support you need. Hi, thanks for being here. Stay strong. If your foundations are firm, you'll know when you're on the right path. The card numerology is number 1. All right. Big shift happened right at the end there. So I'm just going to, if you can feel that, breathe. Release. That was a big shift of energy. Past life galaxy energies. Be the master, encouraging others. You can only come from fear or trust, not both. So pick one. We are in different galactic energy space. Let me go into that I've shared through the week. Wasn't that big? Okay. It's taken me 38 minutes nearly the whole time to shift those energy from what's going on in the world. I'm not going to stop and do another one. I'm going to keep going. Society is slow down from this, and didn't I write? We have time to slow down. Love it. Could go back, their prophecy words. And I knew there was prophetic writing, and I suppose I've forgotten. But yeah, what I bring through and share is prophetic. It is yet to come through. That's just how it is. I read in my local newspaper that there were so many people at the shopping centre. I've spoken to others that they've never seen that many people queued up. But you know what people were doing? There was no panic. People were waiting patiently up to 40 minutes, and they were talking to each other. This is what's happening. People are getting back to, I've always done that, and you with others, but people are getting back to that. What about the post from Italy and all the balconies, where they're in self-isolation and the singing and the playing of the tambourine and the music? It's that. This is what it's bringing back to. And I'm getting to read now. I didn't expect to. What was written? by Richard Hendrick, a brother Richard in Ireland. Lockdown. Yes, there is fear. Yes, there is isolation. Yes, there is panic bullying. Yes, there is sickness. Yes, there is even death. But they say that in Wuhan, after so many years of noise, you can hear the birds again. They say that just after a few weeks of quiet, the sky is no longer thick with fumes, but blue and grey and clear. They say that in the streets of Assisi, people are singing to each other across empty squares, keeping their windows open so that those who are alone may hear the sounds of family around them. They say that a hotel in west of Ireland is offering free meals and delivery to the housebound. Today, a young woman I know is busy spreading flyers with her number through the neighbourhood so that the elders may have someone to call on. Today, churches, synagogues, mosques and temples are preparing to welcome and shelter the homeless, the sick, the weary. All over the world, people are slowing down and reflecting. All over the world, people are looking at their neighbours in a new way. All over the world, people are waking up to a new reality, to how big we really are, to how little control we really have, to what really matters, to love. Yes, there is fear, but there does not have to be hate. Yes, there's isolation, but there does not have to be loneliness. Yes, there is panic buying, but there doesn't need to be meanness. Yes, there is sickness, but there does not have to be disease of the soul. Yes, there is even death, but there can always be a rebirth of love. Wait to the choices you make as to how you live now. Today, breathe. Listen behind the factory noises of your panic. The birds are singing again, the sky is clearing, spring is coming. And we are always encompassed by love. Open the windows of your soul, and though you may not be able to touch across the empty square, sing. From Richard Hendrick, Brother Richard in Ireland, March 13, 2020. And what was the first thing that I came on with was music. As you came in, pinch me, we are riding the wave of ascension. Yeah, we're here. You can now see it playing out physically, what we all have been waiting for so long. This is it, manifesting here physically. This is what we've been asking and waiting for and working together. We have so many new galactic assistants and energies and people coming in that have, it's real, it's happening. It's right here now. This is what you're saying. We are at Genesis, Regenesis 1133, that has never been created or written before. This is the new Alpha Omega energy, the Big Bang breakthrough. Our old galactic contract is over. I cannot explain any more than what I'm being given and directly from Spirit about. We've shifted a galaxy energy. First to write that in that way. Since then, someone has said, yes. I've written others that have explained and gone into more. When you said about that, I said, good, let them. I just go with what I get because I've got to keep moving on. I know what I know. It's another dimension. We're in between of a new galaxy energy shift that commenced 14th of March. 2 days ago, I wrote this. It feels a long time ago to me. The Alpha Omega repeating of a new pattern, a new way, a new transparency of the evil negativity of words, deeds, and actions. That the coronavirus backfired of old mind control energies. There are more light workers than zombies now. They were spirit and source's words. Love is one, the light is one. Which in 2019, January, it broke through the solar plexus, the world that I caught personally for all of humanity, that nearly took me out twice in that year. And it's taken this long for it to manifest out. So for those of you that want to rush, don't. You really have time. We are harnessing the positive energy of this burst now. Okay? So it backfired. New galaxy in the universally newly within, in explosion, expansion, breakthrough, has come to the planet through myself to deliver this new exciting information. This is 3 days ago. Our new emotional brain gut is coming back online in realness in the physical human being masters. A new galaxy energy shift of super consciousness of ancient new galactic energies. New Genesis. We are ancient masters coming back. I need to be careful in saying this here. I'm seeing this as an echo or the essence or the essence of ancient masters. And we have much to grow into the human being. We're new ascending earth masters. Yes, we have the ancient energies coming through us for us to grow into further is another way. Because it's not my place to say I don't want people to go into, but people do go into, I'm the ancient, I'm returned, I've got this, I've got that. Stop talking. Be it, live it, feel it, embrace it, allow yourself to grow into, we are new ascending earth masters. We are newly learning and growing into this in feeling our emotions, learning to voice newly for the very first time in this way. Those of us looked at and looking at our shadow sides and owning all our facets is very rare, masters. There's not a lot of us, but I'll take the very off and say it's rare, but it's coming out more now. It just is. Yes, we have been waiting eons and other galaxy past lives. Yes, we have shifted galaxy energies. I want to share what I've copied and pasted from someone called Sean Christopher. I nearly went on to another video and I was going to finish this off and start a new one when I said I didn't want to. And I've gone past that and I'm continuing. So as you can see in play, those energies are wanting to stop. Nothing will stop this come through now. We've come too far. Now, Sean Christopher wrote, Patriots in Control. Galactic intervention to free 8 billion human souls. That is why Source sent us here to be the ground crew, to report back to our ships and create the greatest story ever told. You are not here by chance nor by accident. You have a huge purpose and role here on Earth at this moment. Excuse me, in the development of the human species. You should all be very proud of yourselves from what we are accomplishing, from coming together as one. Namaste, Sean Christopher. Well written. We are getting back on our horses, but one that's trotting and not running. We are the essence of the ancients. We are returning, and that in itself is a process as part of our new super consciousness. We've all landed in a new space, energetically, individually, and more so with the recent new galaxy energy shift. Dog Rose is a flower essence for treating fears, niggling little fears, not terror. Overcoming fear allows an increase in the flow of the vital force, quality of life, courage, and self-esteem. It is also for shy, insecure, timid, nervous people. Dog Rose flower essence. Fearful, shy, insecure, apprehensive of others, niggling fears, and the positive confidence, belief in self, courage, ability to embrace life more fully. Feel that, allow that for yourself, masters. Of the 000 energies, we have never been at the 000 energy point in my whole awakening lifetime before, masters. Eternity, the beginning point, eternity, infinity, oneness, wholeness, continuing cycles, flow, the God force, universal energies, always the Alpha and Omega. The beginning and Omega is the highest. There's no beginning and no end. All is infinite. The ancients proclaim that the God force is a circle whose center is everywhere and its circumference is nowhere. All numbers with 0 puts 1 closer to God force or universal energy triple. triple. Listen to your higher self, intuition, higher self. This is the Trinity energies as well. You are one with the universe. The visual I saw inside of me was a universe with the dark skies and stars. And what I went through was so intense for myself, it exploded. And that's what led for me to write that post. The Big Bang has happened again. It's happened with this, what's happening in the world. We are the ancients and we have returned. We are galactic and there are new galactic energies here. So be prepared for more insights to come through to you from other galaxy planet adventures we've had in your dreams. The dreams have altered. There are things coming through that we're seeing and dealing with that are just a whole different vibration energy level. We have shifted galaxies as the divine message. More will be revealed in time in the human being actuality, not some far off or far-fetched future information and spirit only. This is the ground crew linked with spirit in human earth real time of real ascension in the front line as we are the Rainbow Warriors. And we do it by feeling and linking our emotions from spirit to soul through our hearts. This is a higher galactic heart expansion, divine healing energy. So that those of you that have waited this long, 5133 just came through, you are now receiving this. You need to earn this. Spirit has decreed this, not myself. And we had 70 before, 77 before. People are dropping off. Either they can't remain for the energies. Wow. And they'll watch it later. But that's never dropped off before. Okay. I'm finishing off now, reading. Less is more. And just the healings. Thank you for sharing with me the healings that different people, massive headache, pains here, there, wherever. And then after watching the video, that is released for them. So that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with me. Okay, big shift of energy is happening right now. I'm bringing in a beautiful new golden Merkaba right in this energy space right here. Something shifted with the energies before when I continued, and this is what's happening in this video. Last time I had trolls that came in that wrote messages and I blocked them, and now I can feel coming in right now. I've got this, don't worry, you're protected. But they have come in again. So I've got a huge golden Merkaba in here for those energies that just stuck their heads in. Wow, no, they don't get past or through me. I see, feel all from source. This is multidimensional, multi-galaxy, multi-powerful divine healings. Nothing will stop these coming through. I've been broken too many times now. I'm alive to bring these through. If I didn't bring these through and do what I did, I would not be alive. This is keeping me alive. This is a whole new galaxy, galactic energy. That's why also there's a lot going on that doesn't make sense. Now I've written here, sharing all facets at once is very overwhelming for others. Share pockets of yourself. And if one gains trust, then a little more of another pocket of facet is shared. Keep all the rest hidden and safe from others. And true ones of divine love and light will feel that of what you're not saying. They're the ones that we resonate to as spiritual family. Don't give all out. You do what you like. What I've had to do and cope, survive in being such a big energy is give out in bits and keep shifting the energies by tuning into the person I'm talking to see where they're at. Otherwise, we can overswamp other people. Many of us do. Coming back into the micro from the recent macro expansion of a new galactic energy, a galactic changeover, one cycle to another. This is Atlantean, ancient divine healings. We need to come back in a very new super wave, super consciously within ourselves. This is a diamond, higher heart, new galactic energy expansion. Forgiveness of yourself and others, again, I'm coming back to that, is paramount. So many souls are still in that process of forgiving self and others. It's a big, big job to do that. And coming from divine compassion. It's a final surrender, let go and forgive. Not compassion of will wishing to help others, but a divine compassion in handing others over to the divine. This is paramount and keeps coming. We need to help ourselves firstly, pull back in our space, slow down. This takes time to filter. Okay, we're winding the energies down now. This is the freedom energy. Because there was a tear in our recent universe's energy for us to shift through into a new universal galactic energy space. And I shared this recently, and it's just been shown to me now. There was a tear. And I'm just going to say it without further backup. I just know our crown chakras broke and they are unable to be repaired as a message. You do what you like with that, but that's what I know is my divine truth, but I don't want to go around declaring that for everybody. So if you're meant to see, hear and feel this and take in what you want for yourself, but I know for myself and others, our crown chakras broke and they were not able to be repaired. So we have to shift out of, there was a tear, and we broke through that tear into a new galaxy energy so we can heal the crown chakra because it broke in that other galaxy earth energy space we were in. That's the best way I can put it just now that came through. This is not written anywhere, but that's the best visual I can give you from my 8D in the human and 12 and 14D in spirit to explain to you, for you to take that in for yourself. And well done, 5644, if you've remained this long to get that vital piece of information. If you can visualize that. So that's why I say I'm not part of, there's a tear, I'm in this new galaxy energy, and there's the world. Even though I'm still on the world's energy is in that other galaxy energy. Well, I'm not in that, I've retired from that. So that's the best way I can explain it. So I'm here in divine service, living, loving life, breathing air, enjoyment, excitement. For whatever role that is, I need to finish here, to have a break, a rest and a breather. When we leave here, we won't see and feel and taste and touch everything around us. We won't have that. Really need to, I know these are words, but really, really, really embrace every moment, every minute, consciously, for us to create the new for ourselves, to have faith and trust and shift and hand over all and others. The divine and others have got this. And yes, bring in your random acts of kindness. See where you're guided to bring your light through. Someone wrote they're delivering meals to older people and there's things happening. See what you feel. And if you're not called, stay within yourself then. You know? But this really is the event we've been waiting for. Very first one, this big on a planet scale. And for a few months, just give yourself, in linear time, say a few months for yourself, for whatever that is for you. And what that does when we can then let go and go, okay, a few months. Give yourself permission. Allow yourself permission for a few months to just go with the flow. See what's happening. Okay, the borders are closed. No one's coming in the country. Righto. Just go. This is our time. This is our revolution. Others, and I've said this before, World War I had their ways. World War II had their ways of their lights out at night and on rations. And this is the same. But we have more peace and freedom within. We're in different times, but this is the same. So go with that. We will look back at this soon, at these times. We will look back at this in our lifetime going, remember when? And we're right at that pivotal point right now. So let's remember when and enjoy right now. This is time travel energy. I work with past, future time travel energies. You've had a couple of them now. For those of you that can relate and pick up to it, okay? There's so much more I do and bring through that I haven't been able to share with you all bit by bit, slowly. So bring ourselves into the now. Let go of the anxiety from the past. The depression from the future. I said it the reverse for a reason. Depression from the past, anxiety from the future. Let go of all both ways. A new masculine, feminine, caduceus, divine healing coming through right now, balancing the logic and the intuition, the gut feeling with your creative side, with the mind and the logic, to be spiritually mindful, consciously linking, coming firstly from your heart and soul, which is the heart and soul of Gaia. You are your own tree of life. Feel yourself. Be in your own amazing, beautiful tree of life. You are in control of you on the inner. Nobody can invade that space. It is your private and sacred space and heart of hearts. So what we do is we put a gold mesh of protection around our heart of hearts and over saying, mistrust everyone. People need to earn their way in because you need to trust yourself firstly. All right, masters, I need to go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. That is the last message there. Was straight from the divine to you. Love you, love you, love you. I look forward to next week through the week. I will share any more little updates. There was more here I had to share, and that's okay. You humanity, and you received what you needed to. Pink Morganite crystal healing came through as well. Old wounds, hidden traumas, cleanses the body of stress and anxiety. So you can look that up for yourself. So through the week, I will put any little mini updates with this video again. Then through the midweek, I then shift it to talking about the next weekly one coming, because within 1 or 2 days, I get what I need for the whole week ahead. And I sit with that and I start clearing the energies until I come here. So that's my week, working weekly and clearing a space to come through and talk with you all, because we are going out to humanity. There we go. A new brave has come in. Angel wings, gone, release. Love you. Thank you for being here.